How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that? Here they were, headed to the locker room earlier on. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Duncan is out there with Walton. Then there's English. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Roy in at the shooting guard. And for the Wizards, Anthony out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Bibby. Then there's Ayton. And it's Caldwell in at the 2 spot. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Bibby passes to Love. The rebound by the Celtics. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now here's Walton. Duncan. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
First quarter still played. Roy on the wing. Shoots it. They get the rebound. And again, it's Tim Duncan. Duncan got 6 points.
And having Duncan glass, getting to collect that offense down, and the putback.
Love. Duncan with the block. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5.
Lillard against Bibby. With some arc, he lays it in.
The first make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
English's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here is Anthony. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Roy, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wizards trail by 10. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In fourth, the Celtics.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bibby passes to Caldwell. Now the dish to Ayton. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston leading by 9. And then Lillard slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Bibby for 3. The Wizards with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. The pass to Lillard. Pass to Duncan. Over Love. No good from Duncan. Wizards trail by 11. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bibby misses.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And the first one drops. Roy hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Roy. Mike Bibby picking up that last basket. Here's English. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. English has got his second basket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Love. Still scoreless. Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Lillard against Bibby. Lillard outside. Here's English. Kept alive. Tries again. And the basket by Walton.
And what a way to start this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
To check out DeAndre Ayton here. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just non-stop. Now, here is Bibby. Passes it to Caldwell. Stolen by Roy. Pass to Lillard. There's the pass to Duncan. Over Love. No good from Duncan. Outside Anthony. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Washington again turning it over.
Possession to the Celtics.
Lillard at the ball. Celtics. Fires the tray. Lillard's got some.
You won't find too many players with the handing of the pick and roll. He runs that set to a T.
Now here's Anthony. Maybe against Lillard. Celtics passing it around. Here's one. Got the job. Trailed by 16. Knocked loose and taken away by Roy.
A witness for Roy. Still gets off.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Boston. Brandon Roy taking 2 shots.
That's good from Roy. And the Wizards with a whole new group out there now. And both free throws good for Roy. So it's the Wizards now. It's an 18-point game. Williamson looking it over. Here's West. First shot, first pass. He's on the block fast.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Roy kicks to Beal. Abdul Rauf against Roy. Shot from the wing. And Willis pulls it down.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
West passes to Abdul Rauf. And that one is hammered home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode.
Explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Willis. West outside. Now here's Willis. Still yet to score. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team
For
foul.
Boston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Byron Beck. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Celtics taking a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal.
Here's Abdul Rauf. We saw him with 19 points as last of the paint. And we're go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Celtics leading by 18. Here's Eric. Back. Six that one from the post.
Works well there. Not much resistance from the team.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Willis. Back to Abdul Rauf. A foul on that, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is done.
And a steady performer for this team is a big guy with skill.
He's hitting his first free throw attempt of the night.
Two.
That one off. And the second free throw, good. Boston leading by 19. Passes to Beck. Celtics passing it around. Here's Harrison. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Clock at 4. And again, it's Boston converting.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Abdul Rauf against Beal. And it's West in the corner. Outside Willis. Pass to Abdul Rauf.
Remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
George looking around. Now the back to Beck. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
They come out on really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Harrison with that West. For with that shot.
Boy, this guy springy from the two position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Willis the pass to Wilson. Looking to one shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
At the line, good.
And you know what makes Zion so fun is that I don't think there's a corn. Power and skill. You throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
The ball Dang is checked in for the Wizards. And both those good for Williamson. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Harrison. The shot by Gordon, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that great contest. This is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And comes up with the deuce. 16 seconds left to the first. Here's Harrison. He's got 5. For 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get a guy who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned today, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Boston. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Wallace with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. They've got Abdul Rauf. Anthony out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Dang, and it's Caldwell in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Just 5 on the clock. And Love has it in the corner. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Bill Walton. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with them. You can run your offense through them late game. Kevin Love brings much of the table.
Side English. Pass to Harrison. Walton against Love. It's a fader, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now Anthony, still without a basket. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Lillard against Rauf. Pass to... Here's Harrison. Here's Beck. 2 points. Beck's got 9 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Anthony with the block.
He works
so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
And Walton sends back. Here's Lillard. He has 7. To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. First personal
This
foul.
is his first free throw of the
First
game.
team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Bill Walton, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Walton. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Washington. So Walton nails both of them. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bibby passes it to Caldwell. Stolen by Roy. Drives to the hoop, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Assist.
Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Wizards shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Anthony dishes to Love. The pass to Bibby. Now here's Love. 6 points for him. Misses the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Duncan. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Duncan's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In 4th, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Ayton. Hasn't made one yet. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Caldwell. 4 on the clock. To halt the run. The rebound by the Celtics. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Some solid defense from Ayton. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the basket by Caldwell. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bibby against Lillard. He kicks it to English. For 3, Roy. Good. Great play by English to set it up. Roy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Anthony up on top. He's guarded by English. Back to Bibby. Uncovered. He squares up and sinks it. Bibby's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Lillard scanning the floor. Over Bibby. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Walton's got 8 points.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Pass to Anthony. Love outside. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Outside Roy. Kicks to Duncan. Lillard against Bibby. And that one's good. Lillard.
You with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
Lillard against Bibby. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Bibby. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Lillard against Bibby. Passes it to Lillard. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys can create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Caldwell. Covered by that one falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so English will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Pass to Lillard. Over Bibby. Here's Duncan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Duncan's got 10.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Caldwell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Rebound, Bill Walton.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Lillard. Here's Duncan. Makes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the pass to Love. Bibby against Lillard. Bibby passes to Love. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Willis, he checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bradley Beals checked in for Boston. And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Beal. Lillard outside. From the top of the key. Here's Walton. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Walton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Walton. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lillard against Bibby, and Lillard kicks to Duncan. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Here's Anthony. And it's good from the elbow.
Yeah, they've come into a nice flow this quarter.
Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Lillard the pass to Beal. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for the Celtics, Bill Walton. 2 shots.
Two.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And he sinks the second. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Roy against West, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
To the Celtics.
And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
West against Roy.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. in the
West
second
outside.
quarter. 2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bill Walton.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian
Second-team
Lillard.
foul.
Great showing for him last season.
At the
He
line
averaged
for
32 points a
Washington.
game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Boston. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. And Beal kicks to Duncan. Here's Harrison. He's got 8. Offensive rebound. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Passes it to West. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. West has got 5 points so far. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Boston making a switch here.
Paul George.
1:09 left now here in the second. Abdul Rauf against Beal. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Anthony. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Shoots over Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Kaman trying to break free. And Arizon gets it to go. He's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Releases from 15. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Harrison, fended by West. Shoots from the line, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Shots good by Abdul Rauf.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside for Beal. Here's Peck, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Tim Duncan has been on display for the Boston Celtics. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for Tim Duncan. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 9 rebounds. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they have, they seem to be on the same page. Their only hope.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Boston, they've got English, Damian Lillard out there with Brandon Roy. There's Duncan, and it's Fulton in at the 5 down low. Lillard against Bibby. Now he's Walton. Defense it there. He gets it in there. Walton's got 13.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Lillard. Duncan trying to break loose. Lillard with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And what a move to get into that shot. Lillard using that slick handle he has.
Bibby passes to Caldwell. Out to Anthony. Let's go. And Boston with the rebound. Walton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Lillard outside. English passes to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Boston. Roy, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. Goes up again. No good from Duncan. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Anthony. Roy with some nice D. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Good on the bucket.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bibby up top, covered by Lillard. The pass to Caldwell. Hits it from three-point range.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Pass to Duncan. Over Love. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's Bibby. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got 3 assists tonight. Lillard, the pass to Duncan. Here's Roy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
3 trips to line so far for him in this one.
Brandon Roy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Roy. Luol Deng is checked in for Washington. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Caldwell can't hit.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Caldwell. Duncan with the block. Here's Roy. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 16 points for Brandon Roy.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Caldwell. Second chance effort. Here's Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's going to go on Bill Walton.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And he knocks down the first one. And the Wizards making a change here. Willis is checked in. So he gets them both. Lillard with it. He's got 14. It's good from about 19 feet. Lillard's got 16 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know that it's not easy to build a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Uses the clutch to finish the way. 18 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bibby passes to Love. Pass to Caldwell. Back to Love. From deep. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Down low. Good. Great play by English to set it up. Lillard's got 20 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Bibby passes to Willis. Duncan against Willis. He kicks it to Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bibby, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And Bibby is an active scorer, one who is skilled at drawing the D's hand.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for the Wizards. And both free throws good for Bibby.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lillard to the inside. Here's English. From down in the low post, it goes. English has got 8 points.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
And there's the pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Bibby. Pulls up. And another miss by Washington.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Takes it inside. Walt. Outside for Roy. No good with the triple. Washington's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Deep 2 from Bibby. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Walton throws it down.
He's a terrific two-guard, Roy, with tremendous court vision.
Abdul Rauf against Roy. Bibby for 3. Rebound Boston.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's English. And Willis pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the paint, here's Bibby. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
For the Wizards, Williamson is checked in for Love. Sanders comes in for Kevin Willis. And West subs in for Mike Bibby. Here's Abdul Rauf. 8 points for him. Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Kaman.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kaman. Excellent swat there.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Sanders. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal. Here's Harrison. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Harrison's got 14 points for the game. Abdul Rauf against Lillard. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Looking now at some numbers for Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's good off the backboard. He's got 7.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Knocks down the step-back J.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Dang. Poked away. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Harrison. Sanders covering. Here's Kaman. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's West. No good on that one. Great D that time from Beal. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up with the Celtics. Here's Harrison. Off target at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why.
Second half.
He's just an electric factory. Lillard is such an amazing athlete.
Passes it to Dang. Duncan with the block. Harrison the pass to Lillard. The 3. They grab their own miss.
Well, Bradley Beal, one of the harder covers in the NBA. He has such a well-rounded game. You've got to check him all over the floor.
The Celtics have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Bradley Beal at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Ayton, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And both free throws good for Beal. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Ayton. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Abdul Rauf against Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got 26 points. Washington's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard against Abdul Rauf. Puts up a deep 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Ayton finds Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too
Second
focused
personal foul.
and too powerful.
Fourth team
This
foul.
is his third free throw attempt of the game.
At the
It
line.
was a little bit of a battle for him all season long.
Williamson.
Last year, only shooting about 71%.
One shot. One shot.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Lillard from outside, and the three ball is good.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Fires for three. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Beck passes to Harrison. Over Sanders. And the miss. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Sanders is out there at West. Then it's Hughes. Then there's Ayton. And it's Ellis at point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Ayton missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
The Wizards shooting here about 46% for the game. Hamilton against Hughes. Over Hamilton. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Now Rondo. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Beck. He's covered by Deng. George, no good.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Ellis. Rebound, Boston. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Finished off the break. Hamilton's got his first points of the game.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
And the foul on Chris Kaman. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Wizards with possession. West outside. When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a...
With the shot. The shot by Hughes, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Boston. Rondo kicks to George. Off target with his 3. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Steps back and shoots. The shot by Hughes, no good.
And smothered him.
To Deng. On the wing, Hughes. He's covered by Rondo. Outside, Dang. Over Kaman. Dang with the bucket. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. West against George. Over West. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the NBA doors having conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh my goodness, given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
The first one falls. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Larry Hughes. He's perfect from the line this time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The pass to Willis. Ellis against Rondo. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. That shot off. Good D by Rondo. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Kaman. Oh, that's blocked. Hamilton against West. Ellis right side. Tipped away. Here's Beck, covered by Anthony. Here's the teardrop, and it's good. 2 points. Beck's got 9 points now in just the second half. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Anthony down low, and so Washington again turning it over. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Rondo kicks to Hamilton. Back to Rondo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed.
And here is Anthony. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Dang passes to Willis. Back to Dang. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, what a luxury to have someone like Melo who can get a good look with the shot clock winding down. He's under duress there.
Passes it to King. Kicks it to George. Rondo against Ellis. Here's Beck. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Beck's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You know, what you love about that is Melo is in complete command whenever he pulls a move off like that.
Outside Rondo.
These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. Bibby's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Duncan comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Roy in for Richard Hamilton. Now, here is Bibby. 5 on the clock. Anthony trying to get open. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive foul.
Outstanding job there of taking the harm and still
foul.
able to finish.
Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Luol Deng. One shot.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good from Luol Deng. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Lob pass to Duncan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assist goes to
A terrific passer for a two-guard. Roy has a great feel for how to keep his teammates involved.
Deng looking it over. Poked loose. Pass to Bibby. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan with the block. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Beck. The shot's good on the assist by George. Beck's got 24 points.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Outside Anthony, beyond the arc. Here's Willis. That one, no good. Great D that time from Duncan. Bibby passes to Deng. Back to Bibby. And the layup falls.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Roy. Shoots it. Hits the jumper in space. West with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Outside Rondo. There's the pass to Duncan. Here's Roy. Defended by West. Roy passes to Rondo. Celtics passing it around. Lots of room. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
The assist.
Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
And I like seeing Rondo look for his shot, showing he's more than just a distributor.
West outside. Duncan against Willis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, good focus from Willis. When he's got inside positioning like that, doesn't matter where you throw it to him.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
Outside, George. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Duncan. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Washington shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Bibby against Rondo. Bibby passes to Willis. And the shot goes in.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Lillard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Misses from short range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Bibby kicks to Dang. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Luol Deng.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. Dang hits them both. Here's George. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Let's meet the starter for your Washington Wizards. At the point guard position, 6'1", number 8, Mike Bibby. Starting at the other guard, 6'6", number 9. Number 9. Starting at power forward, 6'6", number 44, Zion Williamson. Manning the middle, 6'10", number 36, Rasheed Wallace. The other forward position, 6'6", number 15, Carmelo Anthony. The head coach of your home team. Another round of applause for your Washington Wizards.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Thompson, and it's Payton at point guard. And for Washington, Carmelo Anthony out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Bibby in at the point. All right, Grant, any New Year's resolutions for you this year?
You know, B.A., I think for me it's to constantly improve, to become a better broadcast partner, I mean, of course, we all should strive to better ourselves, whether it's as a parent, spouse, friend, sibling, or an employee. Of course, life is all about growth.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Now Payton. Outside Irving. Over Anthony. The offensive rebound. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Free throw drops for Leonard. And the Wizards with possession here. It's a three-point game. Bibby, the pass to Wallace. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, Leonard with the block. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Bibby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here, like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby,
he's perfect from the line this time. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Payton passes to Thompson. Back to Payton. Plenty of space. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Bibby, the pass to Wallace. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Bibby, guarded by Payton. Just 4 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound, Washington. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Leonard. Anthony grabs the board. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Payton passes to Leonard. And another miss by Orlando.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the wing, right side. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Magic. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be a slight tweak.